Hello guys, it's Randall with BitRaged. So I want to do a quick follow video. There's been a lot of interest in the Bitcoin trend, a lot of interest in our last 3 videos on it, and I know that there's a lot of people that are scared right now. They're scared of missing out on an opportunity. They're afraid it'll go up and they will miss out. I want to make a couple things clear. First of all, I'm not guaranteeing you anything. I'm not recommending for you to buy in, sell, or anything like that. I'm telling you what I believe, and it's an honest belief based on solid research and experience. It's based on what I really believe is going to happen. My opinion on that has not changed, but I don't want you to make decisions just based on our videos. I don't want you to look for videos from us to buy and sell based on. If everything we say comes true and we get everything 100% right, I don't want you to come back and set a precedence that everything we say, any video that I come out with, that you just go out and buy based on it, because that is bad. That is completely a bad position to be in. You should never be placing a buy simply based on someone else. You need to do your own research, because anyone can be wrong. I do not believe I'm wrong. I do not believe that the charting was wrong. I do not believe that the history we looked at is wrong, but you need to make buying decisions based on a position that you've researched out. And if you can't research that out, then maybe you should wait to buy in. So I just want to go over this quickly. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. A lot of people, well, a few people had mentioned that volume is coming in. If you look, I guess you would say volume is coming in based on past couple hours. I mean, over the past day, there has been a little bit of volume, but honestly, we're not seeing an influx of volume. Now, the volume we are seeing is probably partially due to Binance being back online, and it's not fully online, at least not for me. But once it is, the influx of buyers is mostly going to be from that. People that just were unable to buy for over 24 hours. So I do not see an influx of buyers. I'm not seeing the volume going up. If I'm missing something, I would like someone to show me, but it's just not showing up on my chart. The other thing is we are in a heavy resistance area right now. I think some of you have noticed this between 8,000 and 8,000. I mean, technically it's up to the 9,000 where the EMA is, but it's really through the 8,600. We're having a struggle trying to break through into this area. And so it forms kind of this box, and it's not a perfect box. I wasn't trying to make a perfect box, but I just wanted to give you an idea of this resistance area. So we have this resistance box, and if you zoom back here, this line I drew is resistance from this previous period of the 17th of January, which I found interesting because we are coming up on it. It's right below the EMA. It's right above our trend line. So we're coming close to it, and I found it interesting because, while it does not complete a perfect clone, it is very similar to our current period. And what happened in this period is we looked like the bulls were coming in. Looked like we were going to see a trend reversal, and we get up to a certain point, and we actually saw a really nice bearish reversal candle, which basically told us to get out. And we're kind of repeating that history. It's not perfect, it's not identical, but we're kind of repeating that history. And it's logical to believe that something similar can happen on the downtrend. And somewhere in this, below this line, below the EMA, right in this area, we should expect to start heading down a little bit here. How far down? I'm not sure, but that is kind of what I'm expecting to happen. Now, there is a line of thought that says that we're going to break through resistance. We're going to break into 9,000 or 10,000 range. If we break into 10,000, it is highly unlikely to be above 10,500. But there's a line of thought that says we're going to break through that resistance into that area and hold that for a very short time, and then drop back down to test a new support, whether it's in the 7,000s or 6,000s. We're going to test for a support where the buyers can actually come in and believe in. So that's a line of thought. It has potential. It's a possibility, definitely a possibility. For that to happen, we do have to break through a lot of resistance, and we just don't have the power. And if the power comes in from the bulls it's going to leave them exhausted at that point. Between 10,000 and 11,000 is going to be complete exhaustion. At least that's what it's looking like. Now, something could change. You could have a huge influx of bank money or some huge whales, but as it stands, we're not seeing that. We're not seeing buyer support for the prices we're at. And basically the fluctuation in prices right now is really FOMO buyers and people that just are really scared that suddenly it's going to go up and they're going to miss out on getting a lower price. There's not a lot of price action. It's just fluctuating back and forth. So I'm really looking for the potential of a similar pattern like this where we head down soon. And if we do, we're heading down to probably 7,000 if we follow that pattern through. Again, that's just a possibility. There's nothing saying that it has to follow a certain pattern. It's an interesting perspective and possibility. So yeah, we're still not, I mean, we're seeing more volume than previously here, but we're definitely not seeing a ton of volume, and we're not seeing the kind of volume we would need to really break through strongly through this resistance. So my position is still basically the same. I'm still expecting to see a breakthrough down into the 6,000 level. I would expect that to happen within the next 1 to 3 days, but it could take longer. We could see more consolidation. We could see a price increase up into the 10,000 range, then a drop back down. Those are all possibilities. But we're right on the trend line right now, which gives us the possibility to go completely bearish again. It gives us the possibility to try and break out, but indications are basically the same. I'm not seeing anything saying anything new. Nothing is really standing out to me that we are seeing bullish indications. So those are my thoughts. I will have a update for you on Sunday. I'll try and do it early Sunday. If something drastic changes over Saturday, I will definitely update you in the afternoon, probably late afternoon, evening, and just keep watching the charts. Watch for some real strong indications that we're seeing real strong volume coming in, and that will give you an idea that we're at least going to see some change from our consolidation period. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Definitely comment below and tell me what you're thinking, where your stand is. If you've noticed something, or you read a really interesting article, or you saw a really interesting chart or anything like that, feel free to drop it below. I'm more than happy to look at anything, and if I miss something, I would love to hear about it. Definitely would love to look into that. So don't be afraid to drop that below and tell me what you're thinking. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure that you hit the bell so you're notified when we do drop new videos, as we will be dropping more videos as this trend continues and as Bitcoin tries to break out of its position here and we try to look for a bull run. So that's about it. I hope that you guys have an awesome weekend, and we will see you in the next video. And take care, guys.